Your subconscious mind isn't trying to sabotage you out of malice. It's actually trying to protect you. It thinks it's being helpful when it whispers, "Don't try that. Remember what happened last time?" It's like having an overprotective parent who never learned that you've grown up and can handle more than they think you can. But here's what's absolutely delicious about this situation. Your subconscious mind, for all its power, is actually quite gullible. It believes whatever you tell it consistently and with feeling. It's like that friend who believes everything they read on the internet. Bless their heart. The challenge is, most of us have been accidentally programming it with the wrong information for decades, like teaching it a language where "I can't" means hello and "I'm not worthy" means good morning. Your subconscious operates on what I like to call the universal law of belief. Whatever you truly believe, you will experience. Not what you think you should believe, not what sounds nice at a dinner party, but what you actually deeply believe in that secret chamber of your heart. It's like having a very literal genie who takes your deepest convictions and says, "Your wish is my command." Even when your wish is, "I always mess things up," or "good things don't happen to people like me." The fascinating thing about beliefs is that they're not facts. They're just thoughts we've thought so many times that they feel like facts. You weren't born believing you weren't good enough. That's something you learned, which means, darling, it's something you can unlearn. Your subconscious mind is like a garden. Whatever seeds you plant consistently will grow, whether they're flowers or weeds. Now, let me share with you 3 powerful ways to reprogram this mental roommate of yours, and I promise you, these aren't your grandmother's positive thinking techniques. These are based on how your mind actually works, not how we wish it worked. The first method I call the divine detective technique, and this one is going to turn you into the Sherlock Holmes of your own success story. You see, your subconscious has been playing detective for years, but it's been looking for evidence of your limitations, your failures, your reasons why things won't work out. We're simply going to redirect its investigative skills toward finding evidence of your magnificence. Every single day, I want you to find at least 3 pieces of evidence that support the person you're becoming. Now, these don't have to be earth-shattering moments. Did you make someone smile today? Evidence of your positive impact. Did you choose the healthier option at lunch even when you wanted the chocolate cake? Evidence of your self-discipline and self-love. Did you resist the urge to scroll social media for an extra hour and actually read that book instead? Evidence, darling, sweet evidence of your commitment to growth. Here's the beautiful part. Your brain is already wired to look for patterns and evidence. We're just changing what it's looking for. It's like switching from a news channel that only reports disasters to one that celebrates human triumphs. Same brain, different programming. Start a little journal. Use your phone. Write it on sticky notes. I don't care how you do it. But write down these 3 pieces of evidence every single night before you go to sleep. Why before sleep? Because that's when your subconscious is most receptive, like rich soil ready for new seeds. Your subconscious mind will start to think, maybe we've been looking at this all wrong. Maybe there's more evidence of success here than we realized. The second technique is what I call the assumption game. And this one is absolutely magical because it works with one of the most powerful principles in the universe, the principle that we become what we assume ourselves to be. Instead of fighting your current reality like you're wrestling with a stubborn mule, you're going to start living from the assumption that what you want has already happened. Now, I'm not talking about delusional thinking here. I'm talking about something much more sophisticated. If you want to be confident, start asking yourself throughout the day, what would a confident person do in this situation? And then do that thing. If you want to be successful, start making decisions from the assumption that you are already successful. How would a successful person handle this email, this conversation, this setback, this opportunity? It's like method acting for your life, except the role you're playing is the person you're meant to become. You're not pretending to be someone else. You're practicing being the fullest version of yourself. And here's the miraculous part. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. So when you consistently act from the assumption of your success, your subconscious starts filing away evidence that supports this new identity. Let me give you a practical example. Let's say you want to start a business, but you're terrified because you think you don't know enough. Instead of waiting until you feel ready, which, let's be honest, might be never, start making decisions from the assumption that you're already a successful entrepreneur. How would a successful entrepreneur research their market? How would they handle their first client conversation? How would they dress for a business meeting? You see, confidence isn't something you wait to feel. It's something you practice until it becomes natural. Every time you act as if you already are who you want to become, you're sending a clear message to your subconscious. This is who we are now. Please update your records accordingly. The third method is my personal favorite, the Grateful Rebel technique. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, she's going to tell me to be grateful for my problems like they're some kind of gift. Not quite, my dear. We're going to rebel against the tyranny of focusing on what's wrong by becoming absolutely obsessed with what's working, what's beautiful, what's going right in your life. Every morning, before you even think about checking your phone, and yes, before you reach for that digital drug that tells you all the ways the world is falling apart, you're going to find 5 things you're genuinely grateful for. But here's the revolutionary twist. At least 2 of them have to be about yourself. I'm grateful for my creativity, even when it feels blocked. I'm grateful for my resilience, even when I feel tired. I'm grateful for my sense of humor, especially when life gets ridiculous. I'm grateful for my heart that keeps loving even when it's been hurt. I'm grateful for my courage, even the tiny acts of bravery that nobody else sees. We're training your subconscious to notice your own magnificence, to become a connoisseur of your own worth. This isn't just feel-good fluff, darling. Gratitude literally rewires your brain. Scientists have proven that grateful people have more activity in the hypothalamus, the part of the brain that regulates stress, and increased dopamine production, which makes you feel happier and more motivated. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you're telling your subconscious, look for more of this, please. This is what I want to experience. It's like programming your mental GPS to take you to Successville instead of Struggle Town, to Joy Junction instead of Misery Boulevard. But here's what makes you a grateful rebel. You're not just passively appreciating what's already there. You're actively creating new things to be grateful for by taking inspired action from a place of appreciation rather than desperation. Now, I can practically hear your subconscious mind having a little tantrum right about now. But what if this doesn't work? What if I'm the exception? What if I'm too damaged, too old, too set in my ways? Oh, honey, that's just your mental roommate throwing a fit because it realizes its lease is about to expire. Change is uncomfortable for everyone, including your subconscious mind. Here's what I want you to understand. You don't have to believe these techniques will work for you to start doing them. You just have to be willing to experiment. Think of it as a 30-day trial run. If Netflix can get a 30-day trial, surely your own transformation deserves the same commitment. The beautiful thing about these techniques is that they work whether you believe in them or not, because they're based on how your mind naturally operates. Your subconscious is always listening, always recording, always responding to the consistent messages you send it. We're simply being more intentional about what messages we're sending. I want you to pick just one of these techniques, whichever one made you think, I could actually do that, or that sounds interesting, and I want you to try it for the next 7 days. Not a month, not a year, just 7 days. That's it. Your subconscious loves consistency more than it loves perfection, so even if you do it imperfectly, you're still winning. Maybe you miss a day with your gratitude practice. So what? You're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to be consistent. Maybe you forget to look for evidence of your success one evening. That's fine. Just start again the next day. Progress, not perfection, is the goal here. Here's what I know to be absolutely true, and I've seen this work in my own life and in the lives of countless others. You already have everything within you that you need to succeed. Your subconscious mind is not your enemy. It's just a very dedicated employee who's been working with outdated job descriptions. It's been running programs written when you were 5 years old, using information that's about as current as a flip phone in a smartphone world. It's time to give your subconscious a promotion and some new responsibilities. Instead of being the keeper of your limitations, it can become the architect of your possibilities. Instead of being the security guard that keeps opportunities out, it can become the welcoming committee that invites success in. The most beautiful thing about reprogramming your subconscious is that it doesn't require you to become a different person. It requires you to become more of who you already are. You're not adding something foreign to yourself. You're removing the mental clutter that's been blocking your natural magnificence. You're not putting on a costume. You're taking off the masks that never belonged to you in the first place. Think about it this way. A rose doesn't need to learn how to be beautiful. It just needs the right conditions to express its natural beauty. You don't need to learn how to be worthy, successful, or lovable. You just need to create the right mental conditions for these qualities to flourish. Your transformation doesn't have to be dramatic or overnight. Small, consistent changes in how you think and what you focus on will create profound shifts in what you experience. It's like adjusting the course of a ship by just a few degrees. You might not notice the difference immediately, but over time, you'll arrive at a completely different destination. So tell me in the comments below, which of these 3 techniques speaks to your heart? Are you going to be a divine detective, hunting for evidence of your amazingness? Are you going to play the assumption game and start living as if your dreams have already come true? Or are you going to become a grateful rebel, revolutionizing your life through appreciation? And if you found this helpful, if it made you think, yes, I can actually do this, then hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started on this journey of mental renovation. Your subconscious mind is about to get the upgrade it's been waiting for, and darling, you're going to absolutely love the results. The person you're becoming is going to thank you for watching this video and taking action today. Maybe it's your bank account that looks like a sad math problem, or relationships that feel more like horror movies than love stories, or a career that's about as exciting as watching paint dry in slow motion. You've tried everything, haven't you? Self-help books, positive thinking, vision boards that would make Pinterest jealous, and yet here you are, still feeling stuck. Here's what nobody tells you about why you're struggling. It's not because you're broken, unlucky, or destined for mediocrity. It's because you've been unknowingly programming your subconscious mind with limiting beliefs through your everyday speech patterns. Every time you say, I can't, I don't have, or I'm not, you're essentially giving your brain a very clear instruction manual on how to keep you exactly where you are. Your subconscious mind is like the most obedient employee you've ever had. It doesn't question your orders, it doesn't argue with your logic, and it certainly doesn't judge your word choices. It simply says, yes, boss, and gets to work making your spoken words your lived reality. The challenge is, most people are accidentally giving their subconscious the wrong job description. Think about it this way. If you had a personal assistant who took every single thing you said literally and then went out into the world to make it happen, wouldn't you be a lot more careful about your casual complaints and self-deprecating jokes? Well, congratulations, you do have that assistant. It's called your subconscious mind, and it's been working overtime to fulfill every negative proclamation you've been making about your life. But here's where it gets exciting. This same system that's been working against you can start working for you with just a few simple adjustments to how you speak. It's not about becoming some overly positive person who sounds like they've been drinking unicorn smoothies all day. It's about becoming intentional with your words and understanding their true power. The ancient wisdom traditions knew this secret. They understood that creation begins with the spoken word, not just any words, but words spoken with conviction, clarity, and expectation. Modern science is finally catching up, showing us how our internal dialogue literally rewires our neural pathways and influences our perception of opportunities and possibilities. So, let's talk about how to command your future instead of accidentally cursing it. First, you need to become aware of your current word patterns. For the next 24 hours, I want you to catch yourself every time you speak limitation over your life. Don't judge it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just notice it. You might be shocked at how often you're basically telling the universe to keep you small. Once you've developed this awareness, it's time to start speaking your new reality into existence. But here's the key that most people miss. You can't just slap positive words on top of negative beliefs like frosting on a burnt cake. You need to speak from a place of already having what you desire, not desperately wanting it. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, try, I am grateful for my expanding success, instead of, I hope I find love. Say, I am attracting my perfect partner, instead of, I need more money. Declare, money flows to me easily and abundantly. Feel the difference in energy? One set of statements positions you as lacking and desperate, while the other positions you as someone who expects good things as a natural part of life. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds too simple, maybe even silly. But here's what happens when you start speaking like the person who already has what you want. Your brain begins to look for evidence to support this new identity. Opportunities that were always there suddenly become visible. Connections you never noticed before start appearing. It's not magic. It's neuroscience meeting metaphysics in the most practical way possible. The next step is to create what I call your daily declaration practice. Every morning, before the world gets its grubby little hands on your mindset, spend 5 minutes declaring your desired reality as if it's already true. Speak it out loud, with conviction, and most importantly, with gratitude. Gratitude is the secret sauce that turns wishful thinking into powerful creation. Your declarations should be specific, positive, and in present tense. Instead of vague statements like, I am blessed, get specific. I am grateful for my thriving business that allows me to impact lives while creating financial freedom. I am thankful for my loving relationship where we support each other's dreams and grow together. I am blessed with perfect health and energy that allows me to enjoy every day to the fullest. But here's where most people stumble. They do this for a few days, don't see immediate dramatic results, and give up faster than someone trying to assemble IKEA furniture without instructions. The key is consistency and patience. Your current reality took years to create through unconscious speech patterns. Give your new conscious declarations time to take root and flourish. Remember, you're not trying to convince anyone else of your new reality. You're rewiring your own belief system. Some days it might feel silly, other days it might feel forced, but keep going. Every time you speak your desired future as present fact, you're laying another brick in the foundation of your new life. Also, pay attention to the conversations you have with others. Are you constantly reinforcing limitation through your casual comments? When someone asks how you're doing, instead of the automatic, oh, you know, same old struggle, try, I'm doing really well, thank you. So many good things are happening. Watch how this simple shift changes not only how you feel, but how others respond to you. One more crucial point. When challenges arise, and they will because that's life, resist the urge to speak defeat. Instead of, why does this always happen to me? Try, I'm curious to see how this situation will work out for my highest good. Instead of, I can't handle this. Declare, I have everything I need to navigate this successfully. You're not denying reality. You're choosing to speak possibility instead of limitation over your circumstances. Your words are creating your world every single day. The question is, what kind of world are you creating? Are you speaking limitation, lack, and struggle into existence? Or are you commanding abundance, love, and success to show up in your life? Here's your immediate action step. Right now, before you do anything else, I want you to make one powerful declaration about something you're working to create in your life. Say it out loud, with conviction, as if it's already true. Go ahead. I'll wait. Don't just think it, speak it. Let your subconscious mind hear your new instructions loud and clear. How did that feel? Different from your usual inner dialogue, right? That feeling is the beginning of your transformation. Your future self is already thanking you for taking this first step toward commanding the life you truly desire. Remember, every master was once a beginner who refused to give up. Your new habit of speaking your desired reality into existence starts right now with the very next words that come out of your mouth. Make them count. If this video sparked something inside you, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we're just getting started on this journey of creating the life you've always dreamed of, one powerful word at a time. And drop a comment below, sharing one thing you're going to start declaring into existence. When you write it down and share it, you're making your first public commitment to your new reality. Your future is waiting for your command. What are you going to tell it? I call this the law of mental equivalence. Your outer world is always, and I mean always, a perfect reflection of your inner world. If your life feels chaotic, check your thoughts. If money feels scarce, examine your beliefs about worthiness. If relationships feel difficult, look at how you talk to yourself. Now, before you start panicking, thinking you've somehow thought your way into every problem you've ever had, let me clarify. You're not being punished by the universe, and you didn't consciously choose struggle. But here's the empowering part. If your thoughts and words have been creating your current reality, that means you have the power to change everything starting right now. Think of your mind like the world's most sophisticated GPS system. Every thought is you punching in a destination. If you keep programming in, "I never have enough money," "Good things don't happen to people like me," or "I'm just not lucky," well, that GPS is going to dutifully take you exactly where you've directed it to go. The universe doesn't judge your destinations as good or bad. It just delivers what you've ordered with remarkable precision. So here's how we start reprogramming that internal GPS of yours. First, you need to catch yourself in the act of limitation thinking. For the next week, I want you to become a detective of your own thoughts. Every time you catch yourself saying or thinking something that reinforces scarcity, whether it's, "I can't afford that," "That's not for people like me," or "I never get the good opportunities," I want you to literally stop and say out loud, "Cancel that order." Then immediately replace it with something that reflects the abundance you want to experience. This isn't about fake it till you make it positive thinking. This is about understanding that your words carry creative power, and you get to choose what you're creating. Instead of, "I can't afford that," try, "I'm choosing to invest my money differently right now." Instead of, "I never get good opportunities," try, "I'm always in the right place, at the right time, for my highest good." Feel the difference? One keeps you stuck in victim mode. The other puts you back in the driver's seat of your life. Second step, start blessing your current situation instead of cursing it. I know, this sounds completely backwards when you want things to change. But here's the thing, what you resist persists, and what you bless multiplies. If you're constantly fighting against your current circumstances, you're actually energetically tethering yourself to them. When you can genuinely appreciate what you have right now, you create space for more good to flow in. This doesn't mean you have to love being broke or pretend everything is perfect. It means recognizing that your current situation has been your teacher, showing you exactly what you don't want, so you can get crystal clear about what you do want. Bless the lesson, appreciate the clarity, and then confidently move toward what you desire. Third, and this is where the magic really happens, you need to start speaking about your life as if the abundance you want is already on its way. The universe responds to certainty, not desperation. Instead of begging and pleading for things to change, start making statements of fact about your incoming good. Money comes to me easily and frequently. I attract wonderful opportunities. Everything I need is provided at the perfect time. Say these things with the same confidence you'd use to say your own name. Now, here's something crucial. You've got to back up these new thoughts and words with actions that align with abundance. If you want to feel wealthy, start treating money with respect instead of fear. Organize your bills, balance your accounts, and stop talking about money like it's your enemy. If you want meaningful relationships, start being the kind of person you'd want to be around. If you want opportunities, start preparing yourself to recognize and receive them when they appear. The fourth step is probably going to sound a little woo-woo, but stay with me because it works. You need to start practicing gratitude in advance. Thank the universe for the abundance that's already on its way to you. Thank it for the perfect job, the ideal relationship, the financial freedom that's heading in your direction. This isn't about being delusional. It's about understanding that gratitude is the fastest way to shift your vibration from scarcity to abundance. When you're grateful in advance, you're essentially telling the universe, "I know you've got my back, and I'm ready to receive." It's like sending out a cosmic welcome mat for all the good things that want to find you. Here's what I want you to do right after this video ends. I want you to write down 3 things you're grateful for right now, and then 3 things you're grateful for in advance. Maybe you're grateful for having a roof over your head right now, and grateful in advance for the beautiful home that's coming to you. Maybe you're grateful for the job that pays your bills right now, and grateful in advance for the career that will fulfill your soul and your bank account. Then, pick just one limitation thought pattern you caught yourself thinking today, and practice the cancellation and replacement technique. Don't try to overhaul your entire mindset overnight. That's a recipe for overwhelm. Just focus on one pattern at a time, be consistent with it, and watch how quickly your external world starts to shift. Remember, abundance isn't about having everything you want immediately. It's about knowing with absolute certainty that you're worthy of good things, capable of creating positive change, and always being guided toward your highest good. It's about understanding that there's more than enough for everyone, including you. The power to command your life into abundance has been within you all along. You just needed someone to remind you how to use it. You're not here by accident, watching this video by coincidence, or dreaming of more by mistake. You're here because it's time for your abundance story to begin. So go ahead, beautiful soul. Cancel that old order of limitation and place a new one for abundance. The universe is waiting to deliver exactly what you command, and honey, you're about to get very, very good at commanding the good stuff. If this resonated with you, drop a comment and let me know which step you're going to try first. And if you want more tools for commanding your abundant life, make sure to subscribe, because we're just getting started on this beautiful journey together. Your abundant life is not only possible, it's inevitable when you know how to work with these universal principles. Now go out there and command that abundance like the powerful creator you were born to be. And I'm not blaming you for that, because that's what we've been taught. We've been taught that resources are limited, that there's not enough to go around, that if someone else wins, somehow you lose. But that's not how the universe works. The universe is infinitely abundant. There are billions of stars in our galaxy alone, and there are billions of galaxies in the universe. Does that sound like scarcity to you? Does that sound like a universe that operates on the principle of lack? The $80,000 that's waiting for you isn't just a random number. It represents a specific energetic threshold. It represents the exact amount of abundance that will shift your current reality into a new dimension of possibility. Think about what $80,000 would mean for you right now. Really think about it. Would it clear your debts? Would it give you the freedom to start that business you've been dreaming about? Would it allow you to take care of your family in ways you've always wanted to? Would it give you the breathing room to finally pursue your passion instead of just surviving? The universe knows exactly what you need. It's been listening to every prayer you've whispered in the dark. It's been feeling every tear you've cried when you thought no one was watching. It's been present in every moment when you've looked at your bank account and felt that knot in your stomach. And it's been preparing this abundance for you because you are worthy of it. Not because of what you've done or what you've achieved, but simply because you exist. But here's where most people miss the point. Claiming this abundance isn't about sitting back and waiting for a check to appear in your mailbox. It's about aligning yourself with the frequency of abundance. It's about shifting from a receiver mode of scarcity to a receiver mode of prosperity. And that shift happens in your mind first, then in your heart, and then in your actions. Right now, I want you to close your eyes for just a moment. I want you to feel into the reality where you already have this $80,000. Don't just think about it. Feel it. What does your body feel like when you're not carrying the weight of financial stress? What does your breath feel like when you're not anxious about next month's rent or your credit card bills? What does it feel like to look at your bank account and see abundance instead of lack? Really let yourself feel that, because feeling is the language of the universe. When you feel something deeply, you're sending out a powerful signal that says, I'm ready to receive this. You see, the universe doesn't respond to your words. It doesn't respond to your wishes or your hopes. It responds to your vibration. And your vibration is determined by what you consistently think and feel. If you wake up every morning feeling poor, thinking poor, acting from a place of lack, then that's the signal you're sending out. And the universe, being the perfect mirror that it is, will reflect that back to you. But when you start to feel abundant, when you start to think from a place of prosperity, when you start to act as if the wealth is already yours, everything shifts. This isn't about pretending or being delusional. This is about recognizing a deeper truth. You are not separate from the universe. You are an expression of it. The same intelligence that grows flowers from seeds and turns acorns into oak trees is the same intelligence that's flowing through you right now. And that intelligence is abundant by nature. Look at nature. Does a tree produce just enough leaves? Does the ocean contain just enough water? No. Nature is extravagant. Nature is excessive. Nature is abundant. And you are nature. The $80,000 is a symbol. It's a representation of the abundance that's your birthright. But to claim it, you have to let go of the stories you've been telling yourself about why you can't have it. You have to release the belief that you're not smart enough, not worthy enough, not lucky enough. You have to stop waiting for permission from the world to prosper. You have to stop making excuses for why abundance works for other people but somehow couldn't work for you. I want you to understand something crucial. Every single person who has abundance in their life started exactly where you are right now. They had doubts. They had fears. They had moments where they wanted to give up. But they made a decision. They decided to trust the process. They decided to align with abundance instead of arguing for their limitations. And the universe responded because that's what the universe does. It matches your energy. So, what does claiming this abundance look like in practical terms? It starts with gratitude. Right now, in this moment, what can you be grateful for? Maybe it's the device you're using to read this. Maybe it's the roof over your head. Maybe it's the air in your lungs. Gratitude is the fastest way to shift your frequency from lack to abundance. Because when you're grateful, you're acknowledging what you already have. And when you acknowledge what you have, you're telling the universe you're ready for more. Next, you start acting as if. This doesn't mean going out and spending money you don't have. It means carrying yourself differently. It means making decisions from a place of abundance rather than fear. When you're faced with a choice, ask yourself, what would I do if I already had the $80,000? Would I be more generous? Would I invest in myself? Would I take that calculated risk? Start making those choices now. Not tomorrow. Not when the money arrives. Now. And then you need to create space. You can't receive new abundance if every corner of your life is cluttered with old energy. Look at your physical space. Is it cluttered? Clean it out. Look at your schedule. Are you filling every moment with busy work that doesn't move you forward? Create space. Look at your relationships. Are you surrounded by people who drain your energy and reinforce your limiting beliefs? Create boundaries. The universe can't deliver your abundance if there's no space for it to land. You also need to take inspired action. This is where people get confused. They think that claiming abundance means just visualizing and affirming and waiting. But the universe works through you, not for you. When you align with the frequency of abundance, you'll start getting ideas. You'll start seeing opportunities. You'll start feeling pulled in certain directions. That's the universe speaking to you. And your job is to act on those impulses. Send that email. Make that phone call. Start that project. Apply for that position. The universe meets you halfway, but you have to take the first step. Here's something powerful. The number 80,000 isn't just significant because of what it represents financially. In numerology, 8 is the number of infinity, of cycles, of manifestation. It's the number that represents the continuous flow of energy between the spiritual and material realms. 0 is the number of potential, of the void from which all creation emerges. When you put them together multiple times, you're looking at infinite potential, ready to manifest into your material reality. The universe doesn't do anything by accident. This number chose you just as much as you're choosing to claim it. But let me be real with you for a moment. The journey to claiming this abundance might not look the way you expect it to. It might not show up as a single lump sum dropping into your account tomorrow morning. It might come through a new job opportunity that pays significantly more. It might come through a business idea that takes off. It might come through an investment that multiplies. It might come through multiple streams that together total this amount. The how is not your concern. Your concern is being ready, being open, being aligned. And along the way, you're going to be tested. The universe will present you with situations that tempt you to fall back into scarcity thinking. You might have an unexpected expense come up, and that old voice in your head will say, "See, you knew this abundance thing was nonsense." But that's just a test. That's the universe checking to see if you really believe, if you really trust. When those moments come, and they will come, you double down on your faith. You say, "Thank you for this test because I know my abundance is still coming. I know the universe has my back. I know I am worthy of receiving." You need to become obsessed with the feeling of already having what you desire. Not obsessed in a desperate way, but obsessed in a way that's so natural you forget you're even doing it. When you wake up in the morning, before you check your phone, before you do anything else, spend 5 minutes feeling into the reality of your abundance. Feel the relief, feel the joy, feel the peace. Let it wash over you like warm sunlight. Do this consistently, and watch how your external reality begins to rearrange itself to match your internal state. The truth is, you've been claiming things your entire life. You've been claiming your current reality through your consistent thoughts and feelings. If you're living in lack right now, it's because you've been unconsciously claiming lack. But consciousness is the game changer. Now that you're aware of how this works, you can deliberately claim what you want instead of unconsciously claiming what you don't want. You have that power. You've always had it. You've just been using it in reverse. The $80,000 is already yours in the quantum field. Every possible version of your life already exists. There's a version where you're struggling financially. There's a version where you're comfortable. And there's a version where you're abundantly wealthy. The version you experience depends on which one you align with energetically. So right now, make the decision. Make the commitment. Say yes to the abundant version of yourself. Say yes to receiving what the universe has prepared for you. This moment right now is your turning point. This is where everything changes. Not because of some magic spell or secret formula, but because you're finally ready to receive what's been waiting for you all along. The universe has been patient. It's been holding this space for you. And now you're stepping into it. You're claiming your abundance. You're saying, "I'm ready. I'm worthy. I receive." And with those words, with that intention, with that feeling in your heart, the wheels are already in motion. Your $80,000 is on its way. Claim it. Own it. Live it.